Ah, hello. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are on. We are on. On. Hey everyone, it's Joseph here with another video. Thank you for coming and watching this on my channel. I didn't actually plan to record anything today, but when a moment of inspiration hits, sometimes you just got to grab it, otherwise it just disappears. And so this is a really unscripted, unplanned video. Just wanted to talk about my plans for this YouTube channel in the next season, because I haven't really been uploading a lot. And so just to cut straight to the chase, I'm going to start documenting more of my journey again, which is very exciting and makes me a little bit nervous, if I'm being honest. Because the truth is, I started this YouTube channel near the end of 2018, the start of 2019, where I documented my move from Rockhampton to Brisbane. And that was with the intention of documenting what it was like to move to a new city and start a business from scratch, not really knowing how it was going to go, how it was going to turn out, but I was documenting a lot. I had a lot more time on my hands because there wasn't a lot happening other than that. But, fast forward 5 years later, over 5 years, it's been wild. It's been quite a journey. And the YouTube channel got put to the side, if I'm being honest. It got quite dormant because, business started working and things started happening, and I just didn't have the mental space or the time that I wanted to dedicate to this YouTube channel. But now 5 years in, we have just rebranded again the business. So back in whatever it was, start of 2019, I even put a video up about rebranding my video production business, which was quite non-existent at the time, to Brown Fox Media House. And now 5 years later, we've done an official rebrand. 5 years later, we've done an official rebrand, and now the business is called Brown Fox Creative House. And what that really is doing is it's signaling a new era, signaling a new season for our business. And it made me kind of step back, take a look at what was going on, and also just take a moment to appreciate and be grateful for what's happened and think about what I want to do in this next 5 years. Now that 5 years has elapsed and so much has gone on, I feel like there is a little bit more value that I have to share on my YouTube channel. And the truth is, imposter syndrome is a real thing. And what I've found is that as you start doing something, at the very beginning, you kind of are very naive. I was very naive and felt like I could just say anything I wanted. It was just really great. It was unfiltered at the time because I just didn't have actual experience in what I was doing. But now 5 years later on, I'm a little bit more tempered in the way that I approach what I talk about, because now that I've had some reps and seen a lot of successes and failures and different things along the way, it has made me understand that the more you do and the more you know, the less you realize you actually know. And so I don't want to pretend to ever come across like I know everything, but I want to start documenting more what the journey is like in building a creative agency and some of the challenges, but also some of the wins. And, taking stock even today as I'm recording this and it's completely unscripted, just thinking about the things that have happened to get to this point where I'm sitting here. And, this place that I'm sitting in now is a different home to where I was living 5 years ago. We bought an apartment. We've moved offices 3 times in the last 5 years, which is just unreal. Not something I could have planned or even have imagined was possible. And hey, realizing it's still the beginning and playing the long game is what is most important to me at this period of time now. And so I do feel like there are some things that I would like to document. So I've actually bought another camera, not this one, with the sole purpose of being able to use it to be a bit more raw in documenting what goes on in some of the day of the life activities in what I'm doing in life and in business. Just like I had the opportunity to buy this Ricoh GR3X 2 years ago, kind of when we were traveling in Sydney, and I was thinking, I don't really need this. I've got some professional camera gear, but every time I pick this camera up, it makes me want to shoot. It makes me actually think that, it's not a work camera. Every other camera I own, including the Sony that's filming me right now, I look at it and I see it's work. But that's the reason why I've decided to buy a new camera, which is not here yet, but it will be here this week. And I'm going to just be walking around, documenting more of my day and just not thinking too hard about the edits, but wanting to just show what it's like to run a creative agency and build it from where we are now. So I'm very excited for what's to come. And yeah, like my journey is very unique. Everyone has a very unique journey in what they do. That's the beauty of everyone being able to share their own story. The first 5 years of building Brown Fox was done mostly off the back of in-person networking. Hence why there's like a video on my channel, which is about BNI, and it's probably the most viewed video on my channel at the moment. I still get lots of comments and inquiries about what it's like to be in BNI because of that video. And that was really what built the backbone of Brown Fox in the last 4 years. Now I've learned a lot since that point about what that's meant, what the reality of building the business through networking has meant for me. And now in this next 5 to 10 years, I also understand that there is more that is required than just in-person networking in order to grow the brand and to get more awareness to what we do. Now that we're repositioning, we're in a season of choosing the clients and the kind of work that we want to do more of. Even though we have a solid baseline of a lot of different work, we want to be able to start exploring other avenues. And so this is a new season. Lots of things will be new to me, even though you might think, hey, you've been in business for 5 years, but you haven't been running ads successfully, or you haven't been using organic content very successfully. And that's the truth. But at the same time, the truth is that we built to what we have done so far almost purely off the back of in-person networking, just walking into rooms, meeting people and generating connections and building relationships, which is a very fundamental thing. It brings to mind Stephen Bartlett in his book, Diary of a CEO. He says that you need to fill the 5 buckets in the correct order in whatever you're doing. The first 2 buckets are the buckets of knowledge and skills, and the third one is network or connections. And then after that, you have reputation, resources, and making sure that the buckets are filled in the right order. And I feel like in my journey so far, I've done a pretty decent job of building the first 3 buckets, which are the skills, knowledge, and network. And I want to keep making sure that we're filling them up. But now we want to make sure that in this next season, we're trying other things to expand what we do. So hope that this is something that whether you've subscribed for a long time or you're a friend or family of mine, or you're coming along because you just saw this turn up on your YouTube feed, then welcome. I have no idea what the posting pattern will be because I'm still, again, running a business and making sure that that is the priority. But I want to make sure that we also are documenting and that I have something to look back on and have something to share. And I hope that you find it valuable. Thanks for watching this video. Again, super unscripted, so whatever came out is just what organically came to mind. But if you'd like to follow along with this journey, if you're interested in starting a business or specifically a creative business and you want to see a little bit of what happens behind the scenes, P.S. I live in Brisbane, Australia at the moment, so that gives you a bit of context of where I am in the world and maybe the kind of experiences that I'm going through here, then please hit the subscribe button, follow along. You know, some of the other channels that talk more about creative filmmaking and photography and gear reviews. I might do bits of that from time to time, but the purpose of this upcoming series of uploads will be to document the business side of building a creative agency. So thanks so much. Hit the like button, notification bell, all the things that I forget you have to do. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.